Hello there. Welcome to Emotional Mojo. I'm Michelle Yarn, along with National Certified Counselor Ms. Jada Jackson and registered dietitian and nutritionist Tara Gaitis. Together, we're going to have some fun. We're going to help you change your life, and we kick that off with a challenge.
Yep, and I want to ask, are you an HSP? A highly sensitive person. If that's you, chances are you've been caught in vicious cycles of unhealthy relationships because of your extremely high tolerance for dealing with difficult people, or because you desire to rescue them. So I'm challenging you today to do something about unhealthy relationships.
Interesting you mentioned people who try to rescue someone. I feel like women do this a lot. We want to fix people, right?
We're naturally nurturers, and believe it or not, our brains are hardwired to seek support and approval from our partners, so it makes us very vulnerable. And it also makes it so that we can be taken advantage of. So that becomes a problem. But if you're a highly sensitive person, your feelers are going out and they're latching on to people who typically may use you, or they may do things that cause a very unhealthy relationship.
Because you're always seeking that approval. You're that people pleaser as well, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So the question becomes, what can we do to fix that?
Okay.
So
you want us to be more tough and not so sensitive?
Yes.
I don't
Toughen
care
up.
what you think.
This is what I want you to do. Ask yourself if your partner can give you what you want emotionally.
Okay.
Right? If they can, all of us are seeking needs, and we talk about this, the 5 levels of needs. There's the physiological need, then we have safety, and the 3rd level is connection and love. We want that and we desire that, and if we can't have that fulfilled, then that's going to be a problem.
Well, that's like the most important thing in a relationship, is having that deep emotional connection, and if you don't have that, you're always going to feel like there's something missing.
Right. So the first step is ask. Second step is recognize that if you're feeling anxious and insecure in your relationship all the time, that is definitely an unhealthy relationship. And then finally, this is something you can do today. Speak up. To the person, to yourself, anyone you're in a relationship with, speak up, because people cannot read your mind. And I think oftentimes in relationships what we do is we put the responsibility on other people and expect them to know what we want, to know how we want them to treat us.
It simmers because you don't say anything, and then it simmers until all of a sudden you explode.
You explode.
And you know, this could work with friendships as well. I don't think it has to be necessarily a relationship.
It's just relationships across the board. It could be parental-child relationships, friendships, and then if you're really in a deep unhealthy relationship, go see a counselor.
All right, your challenge is to speak up today. You can do it. We want you to accomplish that before the show is over. You have 56 minutes to get started.